Welcome back to the Lightbulb series by Valkyrie Investments, where we cover crypto topics requested by you in 5 minutes or less.
Let's talk about the breakout asset class of the year, NFTs. 2021 was a year NFTs became a multi-billion-dollar industry with over 20 billion in sales. In 2020, sales were less than just 15 million. At the surface, NFTs appear to be highly speculative with social media hype, crazy volatility, and many failed projects. But I'd say there's much more to this technology than pixelated JPEGs and Bored Apes. It's an entirely new order of commerce. So what are they? NFT stands for non-fungible token and is a unique unit of data stored on a blockchain. NFTs represent ownership of digital property or assets that can be verified on a blockchain. Because each token is unique, NFTs offer a different use case than cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. NFTs can be created to represent anything. An NFT could be a share of a stock, an asset within a video game like a shield or a sword, profile pictures on social media, digital art collections, land in the metaverse, or your membership to your favorite club or group. Point being that each of these assets are verifiably rare or limited in supply, portable, and programmable on the blockchain. So what do I mean by verifiably rare or limited? Creators decide the supply of NFTs in their collection or on their platform and can create various levels of rarity, utility, and likeness based upon the criteria they choose. And what do I mean by portable or portability? One aspect of NFTs that give it incredible potential is the ability for an owner to move their assets. Because NFTs are a unique asset on a blockchain, an owner can move his asset from one wallet to another or from one platform to another in the case the owner decides to sell or trade the NFT. There's also a recorded history of the asset on the blockchain, which helps prevent fraudulent transactions from occurring and creates a digital trail of ownership of the asset. And lastly, what do I mean about programmable? NFTs have incredible potential as blockchains become global platforms for buying and selling property, both virtual and physical. Creators can choose to structure their NFTs in various ways, depending on the vision they have for the project and the community. NFTs have incredible potential in the creator economy, which is estimated to be over $100 billion. YouTube alone accounted for roughly a third of that total revenue. Last summer, New York Times Ezra Klein said, "Think about it this way. The internet we have allows for the easy transfer of information. We constantly swap copies of news articles, music files, video games, GIFs, tweets, and much more. The internet is famously good at making information nearly free. But for precisely that reason, it is terrible at making information expensive, which it sometimes needs to be. What the internet is missing in particular are ways to verify identity, ownership, and authenticity of assets, the exact thing that makes it possible for creators to get paid for their work." You might be saying, isn't this just for people in tech? Perhaps years ago that was the case. Today, NFTs are more commonplace, particularly in our digital lives. The NBA lets you buy NFTs representing your favorite players. A LeBron James NFT sold for $300,000. A restaurant in New York creates cocktail recipes and sells them as NFTs, generating a new revenue source. Burberry sells NFT versions of its clothing, so video gamers can have their avatars wear the brand's outfits as they play and later sell their clothes to other gamers. It's a $50 billion global market. If you're a musician, you could sell NFTs of your latest music, giving fans the opportunity to resell your music for profit, and every time they did, you'd get a royalty. The possibilities are essentially endless. 2022 will be a year of explosive growth for NFTs, as many new creators join the network and communities form. While we don't currently offer any products that deliver exposure to NFTs, this is an asset class we continue to watch. The team will continue to discuss ways to offer client exposure to NFTs and hope to have a product in the near future. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for joining us today. If you want to learn more about something in the cryptosphere, please reach out to us at lightbulb@valkyrieinvest.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Disclosures. The opinions presented herein are solely of the individual and not necessarily representative of Valkyrie Investments, Inc. and their affiliates. There is no guarantee that any specific outcome will be achieved. Investments may be speculative, illiquid, and there is a risk of total loss of your investment. Past performance is not indicative of future results.